Hello, hello, everyone. Hope everybody's doing good today. Black Friday, right? Everybody going to be out shopping today. Um, One of the things that I wanted to do was jump on this morning. Um, I guess afternoon now, isn't it? There has been some news that has come out that I just wanted to talk about, um, kind of share with my crime busters, right? And it's quite a bit. It's it's some interesting news, and I mean we could go all different ways with it. We could try to figure out what's going on. Um, Hi Victoria, good to see ya. So I was just saying that we're going to share some news today. Um, some that you guys already may have seen yesterday, um, but we're going to go over it here, right? And it's about some pictures that Nick had gotten. Nick the Hat had gotten. And it's very, very interesting if we look at all of it. Um, and there's a lot to glean from it. So I kind of want everybody to put on their thinking hats and let's see what we can come up with. But before we do that, I'm going to share my screen because I just wanted to thank someone here. You know, we're in this season of being thankful, right? And I want to thank Nick because he shared our video from the other night. It's right there if you guys can see it. So where is Sebastian? You know, so he shared that and he said, great creator, worth watching. And I'm thankful for Nick, guys. I really am. Um, the other thing, we're going to look at some more things too, but he also shared my post, my community post about being thankful and blessed. So if you haven't seen that, I want to encourage you guys to go on my community post, read what it's all about. But, you know, for those who think that he may not care, he does. He does. He cares about every aspect, and he really cares about people who are going to try to keep Sebastian's name out there, who are going to help him, you know, bring tips, whatever it may be, you know. And yes, we're a small channel, but, you know, we have some critical thinkers in here, right? And you guys may help me get unstuck about what my thoughts are because I'm stuck. I'm getting less and less unstuck. I have to tell you that, though. But yes, it started out with we talked about the green hoodie the other night, right? So let's just read this part. Sebastian was last seen near his home in Sumner County, Tennessee. His mother allegedly discovered him missing when she went to wake him for school. At night, private intelligence increased their contribution to the reward, now offering an additional $150,000, bringing the total reward to $200,000. For details, go to oneworldmedia.com.co/news. During a brief, let's see, oops. Well, I totally messed that up, didn't I? Okay. During a brief interaction lasting less than a minute, an individual wearing a hoodie with distinctive features was observed in the area speaking with the mother of Sebastian, Wayne Drake Rogers, as he stood nearby. While the nature of this interaction will not be disclosed at this time, we believe this person may have information that could provide helpful content about the events leading up to Sebastian's appearance. Dog the Bounty Hunters team is also actively involved, working with confidential sources to pursue leads. They remain optimistic that these developments could bring them closer to finding Sebastian. Okay, and this person that was seen was the person in the green hoodie. Okay. And then Nick shared this post. We are so close we can nearly taste it. Green hoodie, are you the spade? We've become aware of you, Green Hoodie, and rest assured we will find you. Your moment, like those who came before, is approaching quickly. Okay, so I am excited at what is going on, guys. And the reason that I say that is because things have been popping up ever since Nick and Dog got on the case. There have been things that have come to light that's given us hope. So who is this man in the green hoodie that chatted for just a few seconds and then waved at Sebastian, which, by the way, Sebastian didn't respond, guys. He did look like he recognized him, had eye contact, but didn't respond. Who is this man, right? Well, we want to know, don't we? There is, let's see, I'm going to share. Now, you guys may know more about this than I know, right? Okay. So, Nick put out these emojis, right? And, oh, that's really big. But he put out those emojis. I know that kids nowadays are really good at figuring out like stories with emojis. Well, this old grandma is not very good at this kind of thing. So I need your help. I need to know. I need your help. Who do you think these people are? And you just heard in that post that I just showed you from Nick that green hoodie might be the spade. Well, what does that mean, guys? Help me. Help me to understand this because I don't know what it means. Does it have something to do with that alleged poker game? I want to know. I want your input. Tell me what you're thinking here. Do these emojis represent people in the Sebastian Rogers case? Somehow I kind of think they do. Right? Who is who? Right? Who is what emoji? Really like to know what your thoughts are on this. I think this all has to do with KP and CP or their family because no one is coming forward. I agree with you. Everybody on that side of the family has completely shut up, haven't they? I mean, what does that mean as well? Does that mean that Dog and Nick are getting very close? I'm kind of starting to think so. There's a little bit more to things as well. I don't know if anybody watches Justin with Clutch and Pearls. You do. Did you watch the one, Victoria, from I think last night? I thought we'd watch a little bit of it because it helped me to understand a little bit more about what was going on. But Nick shared some pictures and the actual video with Justin. Of course, none of that was shared publicly, okay? Because all of that might be evidence, you know. So they're being very careful. But they're putting, oh, okay, good. Well, we'll watch parts of it together today. Um, because I started watching it and I realized, wow, there is a lot with the video and these three pictures that Justin talks about. And by the way, guys, if you have not, first of all, if you've not subscribed to Nick on TikTok or on Twitter, he likes X, I guess, and YouTube, please go. He's been a big help with this. Oh, thank you, Dreaming of Blue Skies and Sandy Beaches. I love it. I love your name too. That's awesome. Puts you right there, right? Unlike my picture that I'm showing with the snow. Oh well. It's that time of the year. I thought about that. I thought, oh, I should have taken a picture of what it looks like outside my window. Binny Boo, welcome. Yeah, I think it does have something to do with the poker game as well. And, I realized just how much, it's like you miss watching a key component video from some creator and you've missed so much, right? So, because I feel like I watch everything that has anything to do with Sebastian as long as it's not hateful and tearing somebody down, right? I don't want any part of that. And we don't have any part of that here on our channel. But yeah, so it's like you miss one little thing and if I hadn't gone on and looked at Justin's channel today, which I do, I try to check him out every single day, I would have not understood where these pictures and these videos come into play for Sebastian's case, right? So I want to share that. I want to also, let's see if there's anything else on Nick's page. Okay, yeah, I'm going to share that. So let's take this down. Share my screen again. Okay. And so what you can see here is, the green hoodie. I think we kind of showed this before. We talked about it a little bit. And I'm not going to reread what I've already read. So, but this is kind of what the green hoodie, in their opinion, looks like, as near as they can tell from the video. Watching Katie interact with the green man with the hoodie. Okay. So I think that's it for that one. Now let's go to Justin's from last night. And guys, please feel free to share what you're thinking. The past, I don't know, right? Yeah, so I've heard about this infamous poker game that everybody was at. I haven't heard details though. So if anybody else can fill us in, Please let us know. Okay. Supposedly, Chris and Katie were at a poker game at Chris' cousin's house the Friday night prior. Okay. For someone that wasn't in Tennessee. Okay. And as far as I'm aware, there are real poker games with large sums of money. That wouldn't surprise me. Um, yeah, that would not surprise me at all. Um, you know, given that the proud feet Bower Sox are known to have money, right? Um, but I wish we knew if they for sure were at a poker party. Is that real? It seems like with Nick's emojis that may be true. Um, and again, guys, I have said it before. I'm not going to question. I'm not going to question him on what he knows, because I just, they need to keep that stuff close to the vest. On the other side of the coin, I think that he puts out this information because he's counting on the public's help to figure some things out. He's asked for, these pictures and things are being released to him. These pictures and these videos, obviously, guys, when he puts out requests for information, it comes to him. He gets it. So, makes you wonder what are law enforcement doing? You know. Okay. So it's basically just speculation. We don't have credible sources yet. We may not, but Nick may, right? So let's go ahead, listen to what Justin has to say, because I'm going to preface this for those of you who haven't listened to this yet. I'm going to preface this with the fact that Nick did share photos and the video with Justin. Justin's not sharing it publicly, and he's being careful about what he says. He's only giving us information that he can give without hurting the case. So I wanted to put that out there right away, guys, so that we don't have any confusion about anything. But let's go ahead and listen to this one.
Hello, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Hope your day was blessed and full of good family, friends, and a good day. Good to see you all. Thank you for joining us on this Thanksgiving Day, November 28th, 2024. The time is 5:54 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Hello, everyone. Good to see you all. Well, thank you. Thank you. You're so full. Very good.
I
Very
would
good.
bet.
Thank you, Catherine. Really do appreciate that.
Are they going to be willing to speak
do you
to
think
get
she
the
grows every day?
$200,000 and get immunity?
No. Thank you so much, Terry F, for 3 months of being here, being a member. Really do appreciate that. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everyone had an amazing day. Thank you so very much. I go live on every holiday, to try to keep people company as well. And, it's holidays are not a bed of roses for everyone. And so, some people don't live near their family, some people just can't get out, all of that. And, prayers for Seth today, uh, and all the people who have their missing family members, friends.
I do just want to say that yesterday I was with my cousin and her husband. My girls and stuff, they all live away. Um, but as I said the blessing for our dinner, I did pray for Seth and Sebastian, um, because I know, having just lost my dad a couple years ago, my dad was my hero, um, and losing him and then facing my first Thanksgiving without him was really really difficult for me. And so I know what it's like to not have someone at your table, because my parents made our holidays. I mean, we always had people over. Well, my mom had 10 brothers and sisters, and then you have cousins, and then my dad had 5 brothers and sisters. So somebody was always over for Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever. But 4th of July, we had a family reunion every year. I mean, and now that they're all gone, it just doesn't happen, which is really sad. Um, but yeah, so I Seth was really on my heart yesterday. Love Justin, new cutie. She is, huh? Is it a female? I think it is. Blessings back to Holly. Um, I believe it's CP and his cousin. Chris was out of the house that month because he had to be out of the house. I do believe that. Secretly meeting up places with Katie. I do think that. I believe that with all of my heart, Benny Boo, that Chris had to be out of the house just because of some statements that Chris said, even though we don't know that for a fact. But just because of some of the things that Chris has said, I do believe that. Yes, Juicy Jules, there were some oh, Victoria, so little Remy Pearl is a female. Okay. Um so anyway, as far as we know, yes. DHS made him stay away. There were some CPS reports that Seth actually had to get a lawyer to get copies of these reports. And as far as we know, whatever was in those reports, whatever decision DHS made, or the DHS, whatever you want to call it, CPS, whatever, that Chris could not be in his home. And Chris made some kind of statement about Sebastian thought he could keep me out of my home, which is a very telling statement. Okay, so September brain. Um, we're just watching Justin's video from last night. Justin's not actually on my show. Okay, I just wanted to make that clear so you're not confused and think that he's actually on here. I just felt that he had some interesting things to say, so I wanted to um, share his video. Hi, Karen. Awesome. Good to see ya. Okay, so we'll continue on with this then.
Family members, all the above. So, yeah, we stuff the turkey, then the turkey stuffs us, doesn't it? It does.
That's true.
Mama Risa, thank you so very much for becoming a member. Really do appreciate that, my dear. Y'all please welcome Mama Risa to the Pearl family. And may I say, pearls look amazing on you, Mama Risa. Really do
Oh, no
appreciate that
worries,
support.
September. Not at all.
Really do. Can't do it without you, my friend. So thank you so very much. There's Governor Pincus in the house. Love you and your family. We love you, Governor. Thank you so much, my friend. Always so good to see you. Uh, I am running on about 2 hours of sleep since the last time you saw me, but we'll make it work. We make it work, right? So, oh, that's sweet. The real me too. That's very sweet. You're such a sweetheart. You really are. Um, did you do a great feast? Yes, yes, we did. Uh, didn't even eat and gorged ourselves. Probably didn't eat 10%. It's ridiculous, to be honest with you. So we'll have a lot of leftovers. A lot of left. We have a lot of leftovers. So we'll be eating leftovers. I don't got to cook for a minute. So that works too, right? That's the way to look at it. That's the way to look at it. Thank you. It's
Okay, so the path. She says there is something I am uncertain about. They keep saying Sebastian took the garbage out Sunday. Did anyone see him do that, or just Katie's words? So we've been going back and looking through all the videos from the beginning with either Seth or the Proudfoots in them, right? And one of the things that Seth said on one of those videos was when somebody asked him this question, he said he saw the video of when the garbage was taken out, but it was so grainy you could not tell if it was Sebastian or whether it was Katie. You could not make out anything. So I'm taking Seth at his word that that video you couldn't make out whether it was Sebastian or Katie. So September. I have a very good theory that I'm trying to get across with someone and it's kind of long. Gotcha. Um, you know, if you want to, September, feel free to email me. Um, I know that, or you can send it right directly to Nick. He's happy. Hey, Jude. Oh, I love this song. Hey, Jude, don't be afraid. I love that song. Um, so anyway, you can either send it to me. I'll put my email in here. There we go. Or you can send it to Nick directly. He's fine with that as well. But if you send it to me, I'll get it to Nick on your behalf if you want. We have sent tips to Nick. That's kind of how he came aware of us because we are such a small channel, but we're growing pretty quickly now because of his help. So, um, thanks, Jude. I really appreciate you coming in. And hello, NH. Good to see you too. Glad to see everybody here. Um, yeah, we're just trying to figure some things out. We want to do some crime busting here, right? All right, so let's continue on.
me, Jen. Really do me, Jen. Really do appreciate that, my dear. If you received that pearl necklace, make sure you thank It's Me, Jen, for gifting that. Really do appreciate your support, Jen. Thank you so much, my love. Harmon, yep, we're going to get to that. We will. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to get to all of that. Dad only lived 3 houses down and they have not found the unaliver yet. What are you talking about, Sheila? What do you mean, babe? Which case you talking about? Thank you, Seashell. Thank you, my dear Joe. Thank you, baby. And support to Seth today and always hugs. Sebastian, we love you. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my sweet Joe. Really do appreciate you so very much for your support and always having you here. Thank you, my dear. Really do appreciate that. Um, that's the benefit of cooking at home, the wonderful leftovers. Yeah, yeah. I usually make it's, I don't know, not, I guess it's a turkey salad instead of chicken salad. And that's what I usually do with the leftovers. So it works. It works. So, oh, thank you, Shining Star. Thank you, guys. Gifting that pearl necklace. Really do appreciate my giving. Appreciate your support. If you receive that, make sure you thank our beautiful Shining Star for gifting a pearl necklace. Christy, thank you for 5 continuous months, my dear. Really do appreciate the support. Truly, thank you, my dear. Good to see you. Hope you're well, Christy. Happy Thanksgiving, Sebastian's Army. Yes, yes. And we have learned a lot in the past 24 hours. Um, uh, at night was able to get some information, intelligence, whatever you want to call it, of
Hello, Sense of
Sebastian
Soul and Matthew. Good to
and
see you guys.
KK being at that restaurant the night that
Pass. I
he
don't know.
went missing. And there is photos, videos. Uh, now I can't share that for obvious reasons. I can explain to you what it is to the best of my ability. Um, and we're going to
Me
talk a
too,
lot about
dreaming.
that
Me
today as
too.
well. Is Nick in here? Hey, Nick. Good to see you, brother. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Crack the cold case. Thank you, my dear. Happy Turkey Day, Justin, mods, and chat. Thankful and love y'all so much. We love you, Crack a Cold Case. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. Really do appreciate you. Um, yeah. And so with that, there is some pretty interesting information. Uh, for the letters, my head hurts. Well, Tugs, thank you so much for looking. I've got a ton of messages that I haven't even viewed yet, so I might view some while I'm live because it's probably got information in it. So I might do that while I'm live. Uh, we've got not only that, but we have information and photos of KK and Sebastian at the bowling area. Last night, when I saw Sebastian in those photos, it really brings it home. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Just
Jude, it is. December
seeing
7th is
that
Sebastian's
he
birthday.
in that photo was, and who, is a 15-year-old boy who in just hours things are going to be totally different. What happened to him? I don't know still yet. I wish we did. I wish we did. But we don't. We don't. Um, but I do feel like we're getting closer. In these photos, in these videos, KK is speaking to someone very briefly and doing something. What? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. But it's pretty short. It's very short. But she definitely knows this person. Definitely knows this person. Catherine, thank you, my love. Really do appreciate the support. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the USA. Thank you, beautiful Catherine. Really do appreciate that. Smiley, based upon what I've seen, I do believe, to be honest with you, it looks, and I'm not accusing someone knows. And I personally believe that what the mother and the stepfather is not saying and not doing says a lot. Like it says a lot. Actions always speak louder than words, but it's almost like there's a transfer of something potentially. I don't know if it's
I agree.
money. I don't know if it's something else. But it feel Nick, is Nick in here? Wouldn't you say that, Nick? It feels like there's this transfer, and then the person, perhaps, hey Jude, and then this person waves at Sebastian.
This is interesting, guys.
So, you know how like people meet up in parking lots and they do whatever they do? I don't know. I don't know. But this person is a male. He has a green.
Hey, Robin.
It's not the socks, Tugs. It's not the socks. It's not that. It's not the socks. There's also a couple other characters that are in this photo. One covers the face, And it's not just like a regular mask.
Dude, that's funny.
It's a mask to keep you, protected, like from germs and stuff. But it goes all the way up under the eyes,
I know, right?
which is interesting.
Me too.
Um, this person is not fat, but thick.
Hmm.
Thick.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Is it Jazz? Am I saying it right? Thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate your support. Let me know so I can say it right from now on. Apologize. Thank you so much for your support. Happy Thanksgiving if you're in the US. Thank you, my dear. Really do appreciate you. It's me. Do we know if Sebastian waved back at the guy? I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I don't think it's as in muscular. I think, I mean, it's February, right? So there's big clothing on. Ironically, everyone had a coat except Sebastian. But
Hey, Mike.
that's it. The skinny guy is very, very skinny.
Hello, Ginger.
That has the mask on. He's in a bright yellow jacket.
Ginger, I think he was trying to be nice.
Blue jeans.
But yeah.
That could be a teenager or sensory thing. What, that he didn't wave back? Yeah, perhaps. He's tall, very skinny, and can you not chew on my cord there, sis?
All right. Remy Pearl's being naughty.
And then, we have stuff. Bear with me 1 second. The guy that waved at Sebastian, he did not wave back. He did make eye contact and walked kind of away to the passenger door. Skinny guy is the one with
Me
the
too,
blue
hey, Jude.
surgeon gloves,
I like that
yellow
word, fluffy.
jacket, is mask, and white pants. Yeah, they're like a white or a very light gray. And he has white shoes. Sebastian has brand new New Balance shoes on. Brand new. Look like they were.
So here is my question, guys. He had on brand new New Balance shoes. So I'd want to ask Seth, right? I'd want to say, Seth, what did you know about the New Balance shoes? Were they part of what you're saying were sitting at the front door? Or were these different shoes that you were not aware of? That'd be my question. New Balance are heavy. Yeah. Are New Balance popular? I'm just saying, because like Seth said that he always let Sebastian pick out. And I know he had just bought him new boots, but he let him pick them out because if they're not going to wear them, it isn't going to be worth it, right? But yeah, I just wondered that would be a question I would have for Seth. Would be, you know, were these new shoes that you were not aware of? And Karen says, sounds like a busboy, white pants. That could very well be. Do do busboys at TRH wear white pants? Ah, okay. So New Balance, they've been making a comeback the last few years and are in Foot Locker and places again. Okay. It seems like, when my kids were young, New Balance were like for older people. They would not wear them, right? Um, Justin actually got this information from Nick. Um, he actually received 3 photographs and a video from Nick. They're not sharing it because this all could be evidence. And Nick received this evidence from people when he asked for it. You wear New Balance, yeah. Walmart has them. They don't cost a lot. Yeah, see, that's what I said. I didn't think that they were that expensive, and my kids wouldn't have been seen dead in them back in the day. uh, See, that's the question that I want to know that I would ask Seth. Were these because he said that Sebastian had new tennis shoes, if I'm remembering correctly. He had said that. And then um but I'm wondering, are these the same shoes that he's saying were at the door? You know. So yeah, Seth would know. And Jude says they're comfy. All right, let's continue on. I don't know how long this guy is going for, but I know he's sharing it slowly, and I didn't want to miss any part of it because there's a lot of good information here, guys, that we could do some crime busting with, right? All right.
Or bought within the last week or two. He's wearing a black Yoda, some Star Wars shirt. I'm pretty sure it's Yoda. I have no idea about Star Wars, to be quite honest with you. He's wearing lighter color blue jeans. Um, the gloves are, that's a good question. Give me 1 second. I'll pull the.
Mike, stick around. My grannyism's going to be
Give me
with you in mind today.
Pull that up and look at it real quick. One observation that I did notice, and I'm sure, I hope TBI, FBI got that watch that was on KK's. Now,
sorry, guys. StreamYard and my internet are both messing up today.
Because she is wearing a watch on her left arm. Can you not? No, ma'am. No. She's wearing a dark blue light, like a not light, but it's a light fabric jacket. Um, and she's wearing a looks to be a brown or a burgundy low cut V-neck.
Okay, K9.
Light fabric sweater. She's got her hair back in a ponytail or maybe with braids as well. Now, he does not have gloves on. There's three individuals that are interesting in this. And the guy, okay, the guy in gloves, he's the real skinny one. Blue jeans, light blue jeans, gray jacket with a hood, but he's got this almost leather like beanie or something you would wear with um chill chill um like a leather beanie or something like a biker would wear, if you will.
I'm going to stop it right there. I wanted to show you guys something really quick. It's actually my grannyism for the day that I usually close out on, but I think it's really interesting to kind of maybe show it right now. Never jump into a conclusion until you see or hear every detail. And I think that's really important when we're listening to evidence that have come into play in this case, right? So my grannyism for today is never jump into a conclusion until you see or hear every detail. Okay? All right, K9, we'll see you later.
So no one else was wearing gloves that I saw. He's wearing blue gloves. Maybe it's a skull cap. Maybe that's what it is. Now, the sun set at 5:37 that evening. Let me see here. Um, bear with me. So it is kind of like a skull cap. Here it is. Actually, I think I just found it. Right here.
That is what
This
Justin
is
calls her.
whoever said
Robin.
skull cap. That's amazing. It's like this. I'll show you. Something like this. We don't know if
It's kind of a weird thing to be wearing out to Texas Roadhouse, is it not? And why would you be wearing gloves? I'm just saying. I think the biggest thing with all of this is that Chris and Katie have gone silent. That whole side of the
It looks like
family.
something like, not that, but it looks like something like that, kind of. But the guy in the green, in my opinion, is the most interesting one out of all of them, because he is the one that is conversating with KK.
Without
No,
looking at it, we
not
don't know,
showing the
Karen.
video or any photos or
We could
anything.
only
No.
go by what Justin has said.
Yeah, it's like a surgical mask. It goes do they come out
Me too.
of
You wouldn't be able to
TRH,
stop me.
or were they just outside? I don't know if Nick wants to answer that, so I can't answer that. I don't want to say something.
Oh, a hairnet.
You know what I mean? So if Nick wants to answer that, he can answer that in chat. No, it's just a mask. It's just, with the guy that has the gloves and the mask on, it's just a mask. It's nothing. It's nothing fancy or anything. It just goes really high. Um, let's see if you got a motorbike. Could be. No. I am more interested personally at the guy in green, because we know that there is a conversation.
Why did he wave at
It's
Sebastian then?
very quick. Gotcha. Gotcha. Um, it's a mask. No, the mask is just a surgical mask. Just a surgical mask. It's what all surgical masks are made out of. Just the very light blue mask. It's just a that. I can't say it because YouTube hates it, but
Yes. My
yeah,
goal, my
the
prayer
dollar ones
by Christmas.
Yeah. But the real interesting one, in my opinion, out of them all, no, we're not showing. No, can't show. Who was transferring
And
something?
thank you, Justin, for not showing.
It appears, I can't say 100%, but it appears, to the best of my knowledge of seeing it, that it's like a very quick. It doesn't. Girl mom. It doesn't personally change my theory that I believe he made it home. This doesn't change my theory whatsoever at all. It doesn't. Personally. Now, because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, regardless if there is 32 other people involved, I still haven't left that house. Still haven't left it. And if there is foul play, then it starts where it starts, if you get my drift. In my opinion, I mean, this person waved at Sebastian. He was right there at KK's door. And they do something very quick. And he walks up past the door, like at the hood, like on the other side of the hood, like on the same side she's getting the door. And he goes like that. And Sebastian just goes, no, Sebastian did not wave back. He made eye contact. He did not wave back. Like he looks scared. I wouldn't say scared. No. I don't think, in my opinion, at least, everyone, to me, he just looked, I don't know. Oh, hold on. 1 second. So, that's all I can, there's certain things that I can say and there's certain things that I can't. So, no photos are being shared. No videos being shared at all. I don't know. Humpty, I don't think it's anything like that, personally. Unfazed is probably a good word. Happy Thanksgiving, Ebony. Yeah, she's going to sleep. Regardless, I'm just giving you maybe more than unfazed. I think specifically the one photo, he looks more than unfazed. I mean, obviously you know him better than any of us, Seth. Yes, law enforcement and all of them have had it. So there's just some things I can't say, Carla. I'm sorry. At this time, but we need to find what that green sweater hoodie. Sorry, my dear.
This was at the Texas Roadhouse, Victoria. The night
Yes,
he
Bridget.
disappeared.
Yeah. If there's anyone being disrespectful,
Okay. So, and Mike, I like what you shared. I'm not at a conclusion yet, but I'm not seeing any indication of a crime. And I don't think we're saying there's a crime here. But I think the reason they want to find the green hoodie guy and maybe the two others that were there, we don't know how they came into play. They're not saying. But he may have some information. There was an exchange, a quick exchange between Green Hoodie Guy and Katie, right? And it may well be that Green Hoodie Guy is Chris. And if it's true that he couldn't be around Sebastian, if that's true, we don't know for a fact yet, but if that's true, maybe he had to give Katie something quickly. I mean, we don't know, right? That's why we're looking at this, because we want to know what the truth is. What happened? All this information is now coming out, and that side of the family is being dead silent. Why? What is going on? Why was there somebody there? Maybe it was a food prep guy that was wearing gloves. I don't know, right? I don't know. But let's see. One question. Were there two doors at the front door, main door, and a glass storm door type of screen door? Are you talking at the Roadhouse? Or are you talking at home? Because they do have, at home, there is a storm door. A glass one, I believe. Somebody went into that earlier. No recent sightings of Sebastian at all. This happened, when they talked about the proof of life video. Well, the green hoodie guy came up to the car, was talking to Katie by the driver's door. Sebastian was by the passenger door, and then the green hoodie and KP quickly exchanged something. Not sure what it was. And then green hoodie guy went kind of up on the driver's side toward the hood and waved at Sebastian. So right, show poodles. They are potentially the last people to see Sebastian other than KP. So they should, they're part of this case, right? And that's what we're looking for. We're not saying, guys, by any means that a crime has been committed, okay? But we're saying they are important to this case. I think she gave him the keys to herself in the house. Well, but Mike, they are a part of the case. Yes, they are innocent. but they are a part of the case because they were one of the last people to see Sebastian. So they have to be talked to. That's any case you're looking at, right? So I think we've got all the information from Justin about um, they did, but let's just go there. If LE is corrupt, doesn't need to be looked at again. And guys, don't worry, because for those of you who may not realize, Mike is our devil's advocate here at Granny's Crime Busters. We love Mike. He gives us a little bit to think about. He kind of plays devil's advocate with us. He has very strong opinions, and we're all right with that because we're adults here. We agree to disagree, and that's just the way it is, you know. Because how else are you going to get information unless you're looking at different sides of the story, even maybe ones that we don't want to see, right? So I just wanted to bring that out because I don't want anybody to get upset with Mike. So that's really all we've got today, guys. I just wanted to bring that out. I got that feeling too, September Rain. I really did. So, but you know, everything is all speculation until it can become a fact. You know, we try to stick with facts, but we've got to look at all of this other stuff. This was a lot of information, guys, that came out very quickly if you think about it, and it came out because of Nick and his intelligence agency, At Night Intelligence Agency, putting a request out there for this information. We might never have known this, and they're keeping some of this stuff really close to the vest. They're not showing the pictures. They're not, because I am glad they're not, guys, because think of what some depraved people, I'm not thinking of anybody in my head, I'm just saying there are depraved people out there on the internet, would do with that information, especially if it is crucial to this case, right? You want to keep that close. You don't want to show those pictures. You don't want to show that video because, well, think about it, guys. Law enforcement would have done so already if it wasn't, you know, if it wasn't important to the case. So we're going to be back to hopefully finish up our video from the other night, from Wednesday night. Oh, it'll be about 6:05 tonight, Central Time. We'll be back with you guys. Don't forget, never jump into conclusion until you can see or hear every detail. And we don't have all the details on this case yet, guys. We just don't. There's a lot that we're not seeing. There's a lot that we don't know. And with one whole side being silent, makes you wonder, are they scared? Are they guilty? What's going on? You know, I don't want anybody, you know, I don't care, you know, if it's Seth or parents, I don't want anybody to give us information that would jeopardize the case. But if we can be part to help, then that's what I want, you know. Because if we can be the least, if we can have just a small little link, a small little mustard seed that would help find Sebastian, that is key to this case. Somebody has that mustard seed, and maybe they'll come into our chat and they'll have that mustard seed. You never know. So I'll see you for now. Thanks so much, guys, for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you. If I don't say that enough, I do. I mean it. So thank you so much, guys. We'll see you at 6:05. Thank you for watching another episode of Granny's Crime Busters. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like and even share the content. You can follow us on any of our other social media platforms at YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We really appreciate you guys, and you can also email us at granny'scrimebusters@gmail.com. Thank you so much, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.